Hi, Pisces-Aries Cusp Collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your general cosmic tarot reading. I hope that this live finds you well and in the highest spirits, highest vibration possible as always. I thank you guys so much for all the love you show here on my channel, through your comments, through your likes, through your subscriptions, making sure that bell notification is on so that you don't miss a live and you're notified when I am active on my channel, and for sharing my videos with your friends and family. I truly appreciate it. All right. Before we get into this cosmic tarot spread, I just want to let you know that we are working with the full Black Moon astrology deck. So I have put back the zodiac signs and the element energies into the deck, just to add a little bit more flavor, a little bit more depth to the energy that comes forward, right? So we'll see how that works here in your reading today. Before we get to those messages, Pisces-Aries, as always, we are going to offer up some gratitude into our space, whether that be through affirmations, intentions, prayers, moments of silence or stillness. Go ahead, and maybe even breath work too. Go ahead and do whatever feels best for you, even if it's a combination of those methods. I'm going to do the same, and then we are going to get into these messages, all right? Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, my ascended ancestors, the ascended masters, and all holy angels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Pisces-Aries Cusp Collective of Energy here on YouTube for their general cosmic tarot reading. I thank you so much, Divine, for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages regarding whatever planets, houses, transits, aspects, zodiac energy, or elements are supporting the Pisces-Aries Cusp Collective in the now moment. I thank you for that clear guidance, your grace, your mercy, your love, and protection, and all of your support, always and forever, and so it is. All right, Pisces-Aries, 3 shuffles. I hope Capricorn season has been treating you well thus far. Make sure you check out the Capricorn season reading that I did. We had some really powerful spirit animal energies come forward, so you want to make sure you check that out, okay? All right. What cosmic energy is here for Pisces-Aries? You have Uranus, first card out. Okay, vibration of 9 in this deck, energy of genius. Black Moon Lilith. Lilith energy was flipped over as well within the deck. Vibration of 12, breaking down into a 3. The energy of mystery. And then you got that 3rd house. Gemini energy, Mercury energy, messages. Vibration of 27, breaking down into a 9. So 3 and 2 9s, 3 and 99 are important energies here, or your root energy for this reading. I feel like Pisces-Aries, there's an unexpected shift about to happen for you here with this Uranus energy. And even though it's unexpected, it's going to be like a stroke of genius, like something that really works out in your favor here. It feels like it's a shift that you don't see coming, right? It's unexpected, it's unconventional, it's not on the same trajectory that you thought it would be. But there's a method to that madness. There's a method to whatever is shifting. There's a purpose behind it, okay? And again, you have the mystery here, so it's facing the unknown, again, adding to that unexpected energy. Lilith really offers you a peek into your own shadow, gets you to face your own fears, gets you to rise above whatever challenges might be in front of you, gets you to embrace the parts of yourself that aren't so sunny and bright, right? But just as powerful. Yeah. And then you have messages here, 3rd house. So there's a lot of communication, a lot of energy kind of swirling in your mental space, maybe. Maybe you feel something lurking, you feel some energy swirling around you, you feel this big shift or change in events or something happening for you, but it's like not being able to put your finger on it. But I do feel like it is something that is going to work in your favor here. Uranus energy connected to Aquarius. It's the innovation, right? We're in the age of Aquarius. I also, and again, I looked it up, but now that I'm doing this reading, my mind is going blank, but I want to say that Uranus is stationing direct in January. Okay, so at the top of 2022. And that might offer this shift. That might be the gateway or the momentum or the movement that is needed here for you, Pisces Aries, in order to face whatever this mystery is, see the unknown, right? Answer what the question is. Like, something that, again, I just feel like has been lurking around you. And it's an energy, it's a frequency, it's a vibration that something's coming, something's shifting, but I can't really put my finger on it, can't really describe it, right? So the messages that you might be receiving from your higher self might be kind of cryptic, might be kind of covered in codes in a way, right? Where it's like you get that, okay, something's coming, but what is coming? That's the mystery there. Okay, so again, for my number people, we have the vibration of 9 here with Uranus. You also have 12 breaking down into a 3 with Lilith. And then you have 27 breaking down into another 9. So 3, 9, and 9. You might want to look into those energies as far as numbers, numerology is concerned, right? Individually, what's 3 and 9 mean, and 399 as an angel number, okay, and see what messages might resonate there for you. But thank you so much, Divine, for these beautiful cosmic energies for Pisces Aries cusp energies here on YouTube. Tell me more about Uranus, Lilith, and third house for Pisces Aries. Tell me more about Uranus, Lilith, and third house. Tell me more, Divine. What does Pisces Aries need to know about Uranus, Lilith, and third house in the now moment? All right. Oh, goodness. Okay. What does Uranus have to say here to Pisces Aries? Wow, that came flying out. Freedom. So whatever this shift is, like I said, it's in your favor. It's advancement. This is getting like on a very mundane level, getting a promotion at work, getting some sort of accolade, advancing your career here in, just to kind of put it really point blank, it's the Chariot card in a traditional deck, but it's freedom in this way, right? So the freedom to move forward, the freedom to pursue something, the freedom to advance in some area of your life here. With that Chariot, tell me more about Uranus. What else does Uranus have to stay here? So Pisces Aries. Yeah, you also got the Nymph of Wands. So this is exciting. This shift forward, this feeling of being on that Chariot, the freedom that you're getting, the freedom that's coming. And again, I do feel like it's at the beginning of January. There's so much to be excited for about this advancement. Some of you are getting recognition for maybe a level of genius that you've displayed in some area of your life. Some of you, this feels like career, okay? Especially with the Chariot being your first card. It's being in alignment with your destiny, right? It's the divine bringing that fast movement forward. The Chariot is dead set forward, okay? Focused very, very forward here, okay? And it almost feels like you're going to be put in a position here, Pisces Aries, where, and my guides always give me such the cliche sayings, but like where the world is your oyster. so to say, so to speak, with this Page of Wands energy, right? There's a lot of creative energy. There's a lot of possibilities. There's a lot more maybe you can do, right? Maybe you have some ideas that you've been wanting to implement in your workspace, and it feels like you're getting that promotion, that advancement, that green light here with the Chariot. Go ahead and flex those ideas, flesh them out, see how they work, put them in place, right? Implement them in some way, shape, or form. Because I do feel like here, Pisces Aries, there's a level of genius that you have that's being appreciated, that's being respected, that's valued. Okay. Oh, I hate when that happens. All right. Oof. And then you got the Two of Swords. Okay. So there's a decision to be made as well. Yeah. Oh, wow. So it's almost like, okay, this advancement, this promotion, this movement forward, this alignment is something that maybe you've been anticipating. Like I said, it's been swirling around you. You've been waiting for the opportunity. It finally gets here. And then you might run into a situation here where there's so much possibility. There's so many ideas that are coming to you. It's like not really knowing what to start with. Two of Swords. Not really knowing where to go. Interesting, right? As soon as you get the freedom, it's like, okay, I don't know where I want to head. You don't have the freedom. It's like, I would go here. I would do this. I would do that. Now the power's in your hand, and it's, Moon and Libra energy. It gets a little indecisive. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Two of Swords, Divine. Thank you so much for Uranus energy. For Pisces, Aries. Ace of Swords. Okay. But clarity will come. Beautiful. Clarity will come. Yeah, and that's a gift from the divine. So I think that it's very normal, very natural, very human that when we are pushed forward or when we are advancing or we're coming out of a season of stillness, right? And we finally start building momentum, we finally start getting somewhere, that then it's like, okay, where do I really want to go? And so you have that moment of second guessing yourself maybe a little bit. But then again, I feel like just in that next split second, there's this assuredness that comes to your mental space. Okay, now I know where I want to go. And that comes with a little help from the divine. So that's definitely beautiful. You gain some sort of consciousness, you gain some sort of clarity of where this chariot needs to head. Okay, where it's going. What's the overall message here from Uranus? Thank you so much. Yeah, where it's headed, where it's going. So I think here, Pisces, Aries, I do feel like come towards the beginning of this calendar year or the fiscal year, right? There might be a bit of a wobble in your mental space. It's like, okay, I'm finally in the position that I want to be in. I'm finally where I've worked so hard to be. I finally got that advancement. I'm in the chariot. Okay, now which way do I go? So there might be a little bit of wobble, a little bit of shakiness on being a little indecisive, okay? But I do feel like the divine is going to come in and give you that push here with this Ace of Swords and give you a very clear and distinctive maybe message here, especially with the third house out. Give you clear, distinct messages as to where you're headed and where you need to go. Emperor energy. It's the monarch in this particular deck. But it's the Emperor, right? The Emperor, very, very, very much a risk taker, a little bit of a rebel. They go against the grain a little bit, right? But they get things done. They're very, very confident and self-assured in what they're doing, even when they don't know, right? The Emperor can definitely put on a nice front sometimes, but it usually and typically works out for their favor. Because they're utilizing all the elemental energy, right? Remember, the Emperor is all four kings in one. So they know the sword, they know the wand, they know the pentacle, they know the cup, and they use it all when the time comes to get to where they want to go, to attain and acquire and build and grow, right? What they feel is rightfully theirs. And that came through very clearly. What they feel is rightfully theirs. So there's something here, Pisces, Aries, that you feel, I don't want to say entitled to, Could be for some of you, okay? And don't take that as a dig. We all go through cycles of that energy. But it's like, I've worked so hard for this. I've pushed so hard for this. I've done all of this. The advancements here, the moments here. This is seizing your opportunity with the Emperor. Rising to the occasion. And I think that's a very, very beautiful energy to be in, okay? So Uranus, I do believe is going station again. Stationing direct in January. I feel like once that happens, you're going to feel that shift, or this chariot's going to come and pick you up, okay? And take you to where you need to go, which is clearly to embrace and embody this Emperor energy, regardless of gender, right? Remember, we're reading energy, not gender. All right, let's look into Lilith. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more. What does Lilith have to say to Pisces Aries? 7 of Wands. So Lilith might be actually protecting you here. Yeah. And that's different. Tell me more about Lilith for Pisces Aries. 7 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Some of you, this mystery... Remember when I said here, 2 of Swords, right? This opportunity comes, this chariot moment happens for you, Pisces Aries, and then there's this slight wobble or slight second guessing of, do I know where I'm going? Is this the right place to go? Should I go here? Should I go there? I don't really know. Okay? And I feel like whatever makes you wobble a little bit when this chariot comes is what Lilith is trying to get you to face here. Because the 9 of Pentacles is very beautiful, very abundant, very, again, self-assured, self-efficient, has everything that you need, right? It's like it's a very solo, independent energy. And maybe some of you, this advancement requires you to maybe build with others. And again, yeah, maybe if this is like a career aspect, maybe you're used to kind of being the lone wolf in some way, shape, or form. Working very independently, not having too many coworkers, doing your own job on your own, not really being over anyone either. But like, again, with this Emperor, this could be like a CEO, this could be a manager, right? Where now you have to work with other people. And I think what maybe comes up is that there is this tenderness around your autonomy. With the 9 of Pentacles, there's a little bit of tenderness around that where you might not want to give that up right away. And I think that's that 2 of Swords moment. Is this really meant for me? Is this really what I want? Do you see what I'm saying? But then again, the Divine always, right, has your back here, Pisces Aries. They bring in this Ace of Swords. There's clarity. Absolutely, this is what you want. And you rise to the occasion in the Emperor energy. So I think Lilith is trying to get you to see where you're a little guarded here, where you're a little defensive. And I think it's centered around maybe being independent, being on your own, having to do something alone or feeling very alone in one aspect. But then now advancing to where you're no longer alone. You have the support, you have those connections. Again, maybe you're now the manager where you were just maybe the worker. So it's that shift, and it's like, is that really something that I'm ready for? But I do feel like you are. But Lilith is trying to get you to see that soft spot, that tenderness, why you're guarding this 9 of Pentacles, and being a little defensive about it. Let's get a little bit more. Tell me more about this mystery energy with Lilith for Pisces Aries. Yeah, strength. So where this 2 of Swords comes in, like I said, a little wobble, a little self-doubt creeps in here, a little bit of indecision, not trusting yourself. And I feel like that comes from a pure place, right? Not wanting to mess this opportunity up, not wanting to steer the chariot in the wrong direction. So it's caution for a good reason, but it's going to take a little bit of courage and strength to overcome those doubts and to trust yourself here, Pisces Aries. To not stay in this 2 of Swords for too long, Okay, like I said, the divine has your back. They're bringing you that clarity and that Ace of Swords. So you choose a path and you step up and rise into the occasion. But it's like Lilith is... Okay, that's different. I'm kind of getting an energy of being worried about your image, being worried about, like, again, this Nine of Pentacles. So some of you maybe have built a bit of an identity in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Slightly. Right? So it's going to take a lot of courage. It's going to take some strength. It's going to take overcoming and grounding and neutralizing your fears here to let this guard down. To kind of shift your identity now, right? It's like this Nine of Pentacles has served you absolutely well, but maybe it's now time for the Ten of Pentacles. And that's a big step. That's definitely advancement, right? So that might come up for you a little bit here. Tell me more. Tell me more about this mystery for Pisces, Aries. Tell me more about this mystery for Pisces, Aries, okay? Something wanted to come out. Yeah, Five of Wands. Again, it just feels like the Five of Wands is a challenge, right? And typically you can find a solution to this challenge by taking a step back, by not getting too caught up in the battle, not getting too caught up in the games, not getting too caught up in the drama around the challenge, but taking a step back, looking at it from different angles, and working through to that solution here. So for some of you, there is a little bit of a conflict. And I think that that's the mystery, that's the unknown. Like I said, with when this Chariot comes, yes, you're excited. Page of Wands, right? You're excited. There's so many possibilities. This is what you wanted. But then this doubt creeps in. And then the conflict. Do you see what I'm saying? So then it's like being conflicted about what you really wanted. So there's something deep in there, Pisces, Aries, that you're definitely going to want to work through and dig through. Lilith is supporting you in facing that shadow and doing that shadow work. So trust in that. But it's going to take it's going to take some courage. It's going to take some vulnerability. It's going to take some accountability. It's going to take some, it's going to take a little bit of strength emotionally, I feel like, for you to really be honest with yourself about what you're conflicted about when you get exactly what you want. Okay? Some of you, especially with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands, it's like your first instinct might be to fight or self-sabotage here just a slight bit, Pisces, Aries. Because I feel like this Nine of Pentacles, you're just so used to, and again, they're giving me the term the lone wolf. You're so used to being the lone wolf in situations. So then maybe advancing past that, finally stepping into some sort of leadership role, right? It brings up this Five of Wands. It brings up this Seven of Wands. It brings up this fight or flight response, I feel like, that you're going to have to really find the courage and the strength to balance. And again, it almost feels like you might want to self-sabotage in some sort of way because you're so used to this Nine of Pentacles. So just be mindful of that. What's the overall message here from Lilith to Pisces, Aries? Oh, yeah. You got the Hangman, meditation. You got the Four of Wands, foundation. And you got the Two of Cups. Interesting. Right. So this is what I'm saying. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm saying here. Nine of Pentacles, single energy, not tethered to anybody, no real obligation but to self, right? Only got to worry about self, just cultivating those pentacles. You got everything you need, right? Lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. For some of you, if this is career, this is what I'm saying. Now you have to move from this independent energy to connecting with others, working with others, Two of Cups. Leading others for some of you. And I think, again, that working alone, working independently has created this maybe slight barrier around you, Pisces Aries, that now you're going to have to work to kind of let that barrier down in order to build a solid foundation here with whatever this is, Four of Wands. Okay? Four of Wands, yes, could be marriage, it could be union, but it also could be a business contract. It could be, again, a promotion. It's you finding a home somewhere with someone, right? It's coming into partnership with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. And then you have meditation here with the Hanged One. So it's seeing it from a different point of view. And I feel like, again, that's what Lilith is trying to get you to be aware of. Okay, that there's something, and I think, again, I love that this is meditation because it truly is getting still. Where I said the Wands and the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands might be impulse for you, Pisces Aries. Again, it might, and I think it's going to take you by surprise. It might just rise up like, okay, I'm getting what I want. I'm getting the advancement. Here's the Chariot. Why am I all of a sudden resistant to it? Why do I all of a sudden want to protect myself? Or why do I all of a sudden feel like I need to be guarded? That's the work there. Yeah. So sit in that energy, figure it out, dig deep into it, be honest with yourself. And I think for some of you, it's because this Two of Cups and this Four of Wands means a lot. It means a lot. Yeah. Finally being able to have kindred spirits, finally being able to connect with other people, or, you know, working with like-minded individuals. It's like finally getting to that point. And it means a lot. And I feel like rather than go in with the fire and the wands right here, the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands, it's like take a moment to breathe, relax, make sure you're seeing it from all different angles, right? And that might take a lot of courage, and it might take a lot of strength here to fight your natural impulses almost. Because I think this Five of Wands and this Five of Swords is a little bit shadowy, right? It's something about a habit, okay? All right, let's look into these messages. What are the messages here for Pisces Aries from the third house? What are the messages? Two of Wands. Okay, so there's definitely a new path. You have the power of choice, right? You can create what it is that you want. Nine of Swords, but then there's the worry and anxiety. That's just what this feels like. It's like wanting, desiring, putting out the intention, working so hard for something, and then you finally get it, and then you start doubting it. Is this really what I wanted? Is this really it? Like, do you see what I'm saying? And don't worry, Pisces Aries, we all go through that. You're definitely not alone. But I think this Lilith energy is trying to get you to, again, rise up and face whatever that energy is that gets you to doubt yourself when you actually receive what it is that you want. Gets you to second guess it. Tell me more about these messages. Ace of Cups. So an offer of love, another ace, right? A gift of love, a gift of abundance, an overflow of emotions, happiness, joy, fulfillment. It's being really, really, really close to that agape love, that universal love, where you just feel it in every fiber of your being here. Tell me more about these messages here for Pisces Aries. The Sun. More Leo energy. Some of you might be connected to a Leo or have some Leo in your chart here, Pisces Aries. So, I mean, of course, the Sun, it's the best card in the deck. Positively shifts any negative energy that might come up. Not that you had any, but I feel like this Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Wands. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So for some of you, if you've already that Chariot has already showed up for you. And you're in the midst of the self-doubt, maybe wanting or subconsciously, sabotaging something, wanting to fight against it, wanting to resist, being a little stiff in some area about whatever these changes are. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I do feel like you will overcome that, okay? But again, I feel like it's now that the power's in your hands, now that the ball is in your court, Pisces, Aries, it just feels like it's overwhelming a little bit, okay? But again, I feel like it's only overwhelming because you care, right? Like I said, you want this, you value this Two of Cups, you value this Four of Wands, you care about that. You want it to be right. You want it to be, a good match, good energy. But then again, you get a gift from the divine at the end, beginning and the end. So I love that. The divine is really, really with you here, Pisces, Aries. So embrace and surrender to that, because they are wanting to offer you these new beginnings, these fresh starts for the better, right? The sun came out and clarified that energy. This is that joy. This is the happiness. This is feeling on top of the world, elated, right? Very in tune here with that frequency of happiness and joy. So they're positive message that are coming your way. It's just, I think there's a little bit of doubt. There's a little bit of doubt that you got to face. Like, why are you doubting it? What's the overall message here from the third house to Pisces, Aries, divine? Thank you. What's the overall message here? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So I think the root of it here, Pisces, Aries, is really believing in your worth. Knowing that you deserve these good things. And especially in the times that we're in, to receive the Chariot, this Ace, the Emperor, all this good energy, it can kind of make you feel... Survivor's guilt is a little too extreme of what I'm trying to say, but it could make you feel like, well, why me, right? All of this craziness going on, why are things going good for me? It's because you're worthy of it. It's because you deserve it. It's because this is what you've worked hard for. Don't doubt the blessings that God and the universe and the divine give you, right? They wouldn't give it to you if you didn't work for it, if you didn't earn it, if it wasn't meant for you. So I think that there's a little bit of self-worth here that has to be faced, met, dealt with, okay? Because Queen of Pentacles, you absolutely are deserving of it. And the Queen of Pentacles knows their worth, right? They know the value of their time. They know the value of their effort. They know what they are tangibly worth. And for some of you, this could even be like, if this is like a career environment, you getting a promotion, you might be worried. And again, I think that's where that self-image came in. It's like you might be worried about how other people in this work environment might view you or look at you because you're receiving these blessings, because this Chariot is coming for you. It's like not wanting to rock the boat, being very concerned about how people view you and see you. But at the end of the day, what's meant for you, Pisces, Aries, is meant for you. Aces, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Those are gifts from the divine. The divine is saying you deserve this new clarity. You deserve this new love, this new abundance of the heart. You deserve it. But you got to align with that as well, right? Because, of course, the divine sees you as worthy, but do you see yourself as worthy, Pisces, Aries? And I feel like that's where we're going to end this reading here, okay? I hope that this served you well and found you, again, really, really in the highest vibration possible. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this reading, if you resonated with it, if this is energy that you want to cultivate into your life, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It truly helps my channel. Definitely let me know what you are connecting with, what you want to claim in the comment section below as well. And Pisces, Aries, I will see you next week for your love reading. All right, namaste.